Hey guys, Morten Ostad here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to an unboxing. A Super Deluxe Edition unboxing of Metallica's Load. So let's have a look at this thing. Now, initially I was going to film this overhead, but unfortunately my camera stand is broken, so that becomes more or less impossible for me right now, and I don't have anyone around to hold the camera. So I'll have to do it the direct on camera me kind of way. So here is the beauty as you see it in all its glory. And what does the hype sticker say? It says load remastered 15 CDs, 6 LPs, 4 DVDs, no Blu-ray guys, okay, 245 unreleased tracks and loads more. So yeah, it all says what it's containing right there. And here is all the content on the back, which I assume will be removable. So let's get the shrink wrap off. Now I want to keep the hype sticker. I've done so on all my previous box sets. They are all more or less in fine shape. Unfortunately, I did have them stored high in my apartment with their backs to a window. I assumed was not in the sunshine, but you know, over the years I forgot, of course, that the sun does creep above the windows at in the summertime at both 9 and 10 o'clock in the evening, and they have unfortunately bleached the back of them a bit. So they're elsewhere now, and this one will hopefully never have to suffer that fate. So there we have this. I don't know what you guys do, but I keep this inside my box. Here's the back. Very nice indeed. And there we have it. So, let's open her up. So we have magnets. Yes. Here we are. Like I said, not the ideal way to open this, but you've seen the box, so let's have a look at the content. Just thought I'd show you, by the way, when you open it up, look at this. This makes getting things out much easier. We don't need that string. Here we go. So we start with the LP, the main album. Here we are. I don't know about you guys, but when this came out, I guess I was one of the people who I was surprised at you know, how they changed their look and using was it Anton Corbijn stylistically looked like they were going for the almost like Depeche Mode look before Depeche Mode completely, you know, crushed and burned almost there. But I like this record, I must say. Although I'm pretty sure I played Reload more in the end. Yeah, so yeah, there they are. So I guess this is my favorite Metallica as far as members go. I always been a big fan of Jason Newsted, yeah, I do like this variant of Metallica a lot. And that's not taking anything away from, you know, Metallica on their first 3 albums, which are, yeah, they're the best also, well, I guess. So it comes with this inlay card here. Various photos from back in the day. And a plain looking but still okay inner sleeve. And you know, they keep up the what was then the new logo for Metallica, but with their well, I suppose their own record label logo on the label now. And again, now I do have a vinyl copy of this, a later reissue, but you have to forgive me if I don't remember, but I guess this was the inner sleeve back then, and since they now have put the record in a plain but more proper inner sleeve, it's why they did the old inner sleeve in that fashion. Just checking to see if there's anything else going on in here. No. Ah, okay. So this is so here's what they've done for the picture disc on this record. They've done it on a 7-inch. So you got Mama Said and Ain't My Bitch, and the latter one is Live. Let's see if we can take out the 7-inch. With there's one side and side one. Very cool. Very cool indeed. So let's have a look at the first of the live content vinyls. Ooh, very nice. So Loadapalooza 96. This is live at Irvine Meadows Amphitheater in Irvine, California on August 4th, 1996. Here we are. And so yeah, it's weird to see some of them sort of forgotten. So that was Lemmy, wasn't it? And there's Lemmy as well with Lars. Jason and Kirk. And here's one thing that I really appreciate about Metallica. They do not ignore or try to, let's say, hide previous members of the band, which I feel, for example, the Rolling Stones have done with some of their deluxe editions, where you have to really look, to find pictures of Bill Wyman, often some live shot with him standing in the background there, or they even removed him, photocopied him off some of the reissues or compilations they've done over the past years. I mean, I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. So let's have a look at one of the records. Now, okay, here, and this box set here in Norway, I paid 3,590 kroner for this, and I used all the gift cards I had saved up as well to help pay for this. And this is an amazing box set. And I love the inner sleeve that they put the main album on. But hello, what's going on here? Really? That's where you decide to save a couple of bucks? And yeah, I can immediately see that this vinyl has been in this kind of a sleeve. Ooh, there's always something, isn't there? Come on, guys. Ugh. Well, I have unfortunately used the last of my nice rice paper. Is that sleeve? So I guess I'll have to go out and spend even more money. So what I think I'll do is I won't take out the rest of the vinyl, because I'm thinking in and out of these as few times as possible until I get them replaced. But anyway, there's a beautiful live album there. Next up we have a download card, which is consistent because we've had those on all the other boxes. And what is this then? Right. So we have yeah, okay, so these are reproduction of handwritten notes and so on. And yes, they song by song kind of deal. After the show, Metallica dressing room. Hey you guys, we're great. Got a beer, pepper from some, I can't read that last part. Without warning, Pepper is swept off his feet by the red cooler. Yeah, okay. A little cartoon there. And the rest of these are more of the same. Yeah, right. So, and that's the back. I already showed that. And we have a reproduction of Rolling Stone, Lollapalooza 96, Metallica. They're back with summer's biggest album and tour. So there you are. Looking very 1996. And next up we have a poster. Very cool. Performing headliners Metallica and Soundgarden. We had the Ramones, and Sponge, Melvins, Rancid, and this was July 23rd. Yeah. And next up we have the book. So let's have a look at that. That's one shrink wrap I don't need to keep. And without the glare. (1995) to 1997. So they did. They did release this 1 year shy of the anniversary for this. So I don't know how long we'll have to wait for Reload, which I assume will get the same treatment. I don't know if any of you were surprised that they did this this way. I kind of thought that they would make a big box set like this, but put Load and Reload together, perhaps. No, happy they done it this way. Although my wallet isn't quite as happy. Oh, beautiful book again. And I think these books keep getting better as well, I must say. Lots and lots of things to dive into while you're listening to this. Absolutely. There's so much work put into these box sets. Oh, winter shot there. Working hard. Oh, good shot. I won't show you the whole book, but Jason Newsted on the Load experience. It's a fun challenge when you're asked to sit down and write an essay about such a hugely significant era of your life. Good photo there as well. Some great shots of Lars. Oh, I like it when they find all these old posters and show them to us like that. Lots to unpack and look at there in this beautiful book. And let's have a look at the CDs. And try and remember and keep them in the order they came in. Wow, this is a lot. The album, showcasts, riffs, demos, session takes, rough and alternate mixes, and more of the same. By the way, they look like this on the back. So those were all in that genre. Poor Touring Me, 96-97, the soundboard tapes. There we are. And Poor Norwegian Me. I'm Norwegian, so this is live at Oslo Spectrum in Oslo, Norway, which is like 4 blocks away from where I live here in Oslo. So this is November 23rd, 1996. We never get shows there anymore. most of these artists in this caliber consider it too small, so they don't go there. And no, I'll keep that for later. And we have Studio Shit and UK Shenanigans. We have Polar Beach Party at Tuktoyaktuk live in a tent in Canada. We have, I had to have some Swedish. Poor Swedish Me, live at Globen in Stockholm, November 16th, 1996. And we have On the Air plus TV appearances. And then the last batch of CDs. And I guess also DVDs. So this is Escape from the Studio 95. Here we are. And we have club shows and rehearsals. I mean, nearly all of these are doubles. And he said, and then came a single CD. These are B-sides and rarities. And finally we got the knickknacks. There's a little box here. Let's see what it contains. Okay, so these are cards with the song titles on them, and what looks like Rorschach tests. Trying to keep them in the correct order here. So there we are. I mean, not all of these things are likely to see the light of day again, I suppose, but it's fun. It's a treat. And here are some guitar picks. And they all say Metallica on the other side with the, let's call it the old logo, I guess. Oh no, here's one with the logo from this period. And finally one more of those. We have a very cool looking sort of yin-yang patch. And we have a couple of, what do you call them? Remakes of Touring Pass. So this is Poor Touring Me, Europe 96. And Poor Touring Me, North America 96-97. Very cool. So guys, that was it. We waited a long time for this, I guess, and spent a lot of money, and now it's all over. All in all, I must say I'm very impressed with how they kept up the box set, the Super Deluxe box set, of course. Kept the style, kept the size. A lot of bands, they're all over the place. size-wise when they do these deluxe set retrospectives, but Metallica is really consistent and amazing quality, and they're like a jewel in my record collection, these box sets. Apart from the inner sleeves could have been they could have been consistent there and have had nice inner sleeves. I mean, that vinyl was clearly affected by the crap it was housed in, but at least this one wasn't. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. It turned out a little different than my two hands opening above a table this time, but that's some breaks with the faulty equipment, I suppose. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope if you get this box set that you will enjoy it lots and lots. This is quite an investment. It's not cheap, but this band has been a very big part of my life ever since I went into a record shop when I was 16 or 17 in Skagen in Denmark, and picked up that very first Metallica album for me, which was Master of Puppets. I think just the album cover made me go, I gotta check this out, because I was pretty much I loved heavy metal as well as lots of other music genres already back then. So anyway, guys, please click like, that helps my channel. If you want to subscribe, that makes me happy. Please leave a comment, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Bye bye.